Hi, I'm Aletha. I'm the produce manager here at Nature's Wonders, and Michelle was talking about shopping locally, shopping small stores. This is a great place to shop, and we now have produce that will be good for everybody. We've got everything here. I have over 90 different items, and they're all organic, so it's really nice to be able to come in to a store, know that what you're buying is good quality, healthy, good for you, not sprayed with pesticides, not sprayed with herbicides. Really encourage you to come by. I know a lot of people, I'll see them come through and they'll just kind of walk right past produce because I think they're afraid of pricing. If you will come through and look at my pricing, you will see that I'm very competitive. Just come in, take a look, shop our stores. We also have a brand new item. It's made by the Chickasaw Indians in Texas, and it's a juice made with nothing but the juice. This one has beets, apples, lime and ginger. Cold pressed, excellent juice. Come by and get some. Thanks.
Harness Boots and Shoes in downtown Harrison remains the leader in the most popular and durable footwear for women, men, and children. For the ladies, Harness Boots and Shoes features a wide variety of Birkenstocks and Birkenstock socks, plus winter boots from Merrell and Mucks, as well as Twisted X and short boots. For you men, Harness Boots and Shoes brings you the best variety in the area for work, dress, and casual wear, including brands such as Justin, Double H, Rocky, Georgia, and Wolverine. And the boys and girls have a wide selection to browse through too. Harness Boots and Shoes with outstanding customer service matched with layaway and free gift wrapping all year round. Sure is a shopping experience that will bring you back time and time again. Harness Boots and Shoes, 870-741-5750, or come on down and look for the Big Red Boot on the square in downtown Harrison.
Today at Main Street Service Center, a customer brought us his little pickup truck that was having some electrical issues. Whenever he would turn his turn signals on, they weren't working quite right. Somebody told him he had a brake light out. So he brought it in for that. We had not looked at this vehicle, this particular vehicle for this customer before, and so he just told us, hey, I just want you to do a vehicle inspection on it, just kind of check it out, fluids and all that type of stuff. And of course, we're always happy to do that. That's obviously a great thing to do if you're not if you don't have a baseline on where your vehicle's at maintenance-wise based on age and mileage. What is supposed to be done at certain mileage intervals is very important, especially if your goal with the vehicle is to keep it long term. If you're planning on getting rid of your car in the next 6 months, something happens, basically you're just trying to repair that and and go on down the road. But if your goal with the vehicle, your current vehicle, is to drive it for many years, you definitely want to make sure that you're getting the oil and the filter changed, you're doing the thermostats, the hoses, the different fluid flushes, power steering fluid, brake fluid, all those different types of things done, because that will help the components last a whole lot longer. The vehicle inspection on this one actually revealed that it had 100% water in it. There was no antifreeze. This time of year, any time of year, you definitely don't want that. The vehicle needs coolant, and it needs to be mixed approximately 50-50, and vehicles nowadays are very specific on the type of antifreeze that can go in there. So if you've got a question about the potency of your antifreeze this time of year, make sure that it's not going to be too cold and freeze and bust your block, blow a freeze plug, something like that. Come by, we'll be happy to check that for you at 620 Goblin Drive, or you can give us a call at 741-4252 if you'd like to set up an appointment for a vehicle inspection, just to get a baseline on your vehicle and see what's going on, see where your brakes are at, what kind of percentage do you have on your brakes, based on the mileage and age on your particular vehicle, what things need to be done. Just real quickly in closing, a lot of vehicles nowadays, the manufacturer is saying you can go 7,500 to 10,000 miles between oil and filter changes. If you're an over-the-road driver, if you drive on the road back and forth to Fayetteville, if you commute or wherever, yeah, knock yourself out, go 7,500 because your vehicle will do it. But if you're just an in-town driver, you work in town, if you go 7,500 to 10,000 miles on your oil and filter change, you're going way too far. Your vehicle will not last long. It will not last as long as it could if you service it every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. But if you've got any questions about your car, don't hesitate to give us a call. Either myself or Todd will be happy to help you. Our technicians will be happy to answer any questions or show you anything that you've got a question about underneath the hood. Come by and see us.
See our ad in names and numbers.
Hi, I'm Mark Mitzler from Mitzler's Furniture and Appliances. Got a new year here, 2018. We just wanted to remind you some stuff. We've got the Consumer Advantage Program. We always like to explain lots of things on that, not just sell you something, but explain what we do, why we do it. We've got a great selection of furniture and appliances. We want you to remember that. We're here in the middle of some of our upholstered furniture. We sell Best Chair. We do a little bit of catnapper, but we've got a great selection of sofas with recliners, glider rockers. We do a lot of lift chairs. You can do electric or non-electric. We have sectionals. We've got a lot of stuff coming in. It won't be long. People will hopefully get tax refunds, and they spend those. We want you to remember us when you do that, because we've got a lot of great things and we're always here to save you money. In fact, we want to thank folks. We got voted, I guess, a reader's poll from the Harrison Daily Times was #1 furniture store in Harrison. We really appreciate that. We do strive to do that. We try to provide a quality product at a great price. We don't do really cheap, low-end stuff. That's not what we do. We would rather sell you something good and not make much money on it. I know there's a lot of new things going on this year. We've got a new furniture store going to show up at the mall, and I believe it's Sofa City, and that's fine. I love that because they sell Best Chair, and that way you're going to be able to see how much money we actually have been saving you on Best Chair. Best Chair is a great product. It's made in Indiana. It's made of real boards, no particle board, no cardboard. Comes in about 800 colors of fabrics. But again, we're kind of excited about that. Just remember that we are here south of town, and we're going to save you a lot of money. We want to run and look at a couple appliances real quick and talk about those too. Here we are with some of our appliances. This particular box is a 28 cubic foot black stainless. It's called the Showcase. It has the door-in-door. This is all metal cooling, but you can reach in here and get condiments without opening up the whole fridge. It's actually what's called a 4-door. This is, again, metal cooling. This can be freezer or refrigerator on this particular drawer. Crushed cubed ice water door. $41.99 MSRP, $36.88. I mentioned this box because there's some sales on it out there right now. The box stores are actually running this box for $26.98. It is in their current sale flyer for $26.98. Here's what we keep trying to tell people. You can buy this box from me for $2,099, $2,100. That's a $500 savings over the sale price of the chain stores. We have many more deals like that. We have this available in a 3-door, and I've been doing that for $13.99, and it is on sale at $18.99 in the current circular, which is $500 again that you will save by buying it here. Plus, we're in the county, so your sales tax is cheaper here than it is in the city. And you've got us on your side after you buy something. If you have a problem, you have us to help fight a manufacturer. You don't get that with the chain stores. Also, we've got a Samsung 26 cubic foot stainless steel side-by-side. It's a real nice box. $799. Crushed cubed ice water in the door. I've only got 8 of those left. So you want to come and get those. Everybody's been in. It's been cold, but if you want to reduce some appliances, now's the time. We've got a great selection of stoves. We have dishwashers, your microwave hoods. We've got cooktops, wall ovens. We've got a great selection and many brands of washers and dryers. Speed Queen is my favorite. We do a lot of Speed Queen business. Everyone really likes Speed Queen. If you will Google in Harrison, what's the best washer and dryer, you're going to find that people are saying Speed Queen, and it's available here. It's a great product, made in the United States. We can tell you all about that. If you want cheap laundry, I've got some cheap laundry coming in that's going to be a pretty good washer and dryer for cheap laundry. But again, good and cheap doesn't go together. Again, part of that is consumer advantage. We're going to tell you the truth about stuff. You decide what you want and what you can afford. But we're always going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you everything I know, good or bad, about an appliance or good or bad about furniture. You can decide what you want. And that way you've made the decision. We're never going to force anything on you. Please come see us. We're located 2 miles south of Harrison on Highway 7 South. Phone number is 870-365-3900. We're here from 9 to 5 weekdays and from 9 to noon on Saturdays. And as always, we appreciate your business.
You help me get this new thing I found back here?
Fine, man.
Man, this huge box looks like furniture or something coming in from Tokyo.
Wow.
Tokyo? Yeah.
That's not down.
I think it'll be okay.
What's in it?
I don't know.
I will be safe behind the Shark multi-surface floor cleaner. Ah! Retail savings, but not safe from Godzilla. Ah! The monster will never find me behind this designer luggage. Ah! I didn't even get to pack my bag! All this running makes me thirsty. Ah, so refreshing. No, no! Feet, don't fail me now!
I'm so glad Godzilla left us alone so we can focus on all this great furniture and all these great products we have to bring our customers.
It's really time to relax, Joey.
It is, isn't it?
Godzilla was not harmed in the making of this commercial. Only my integrity from the way I run.
Today at Main Street Service Center, we've got several vehicles in the shop that we're working on coolant leak situations. This particular vehicle is a Subaru. It belongs to a customer out of Kansas City who was traveling through last weekend and unfortunately developed a leak. And so they wound up staying long enough to figure out what was going on and rented a car and got back to Kansas City so they could go to work. While we came up with the parts and everything for the Subaru to get it all back together again. But anyway, so on this, what we found out is we did a coolant diagnostics, and we found out that once we pulled this this radiator out of the vehicle, that it actually right here on the bottom side of it, you can see where this is split open. There's an O-ring right here, and it had overheated and busted this busted the bottom tank on it. And so anyway, we're in the process of getting a new radiator for it and get it all taken care of and all put back together. Winter time, you're always going to have, it's really common to develop a leak, especially on a vehicle that's got, a few years of age on it. And the reason is because you'll get these clamps, and this is a scissor type clamp, and so what the idea behind it is you push on this, it opens up, and you can move it and adjust it or whatever. But the idea is that as it gets colder, things shrink, and so it's going to tighten up on its own, as opposed to a worm gear clamp that you can physically tighten up or whatever. But it's real common cooler weather to get a leak. And so if you're experiencing a leak and you can't find it, you need assistance, you can give us a call at 741-4252, make an appointment. We'll be happy to do a pressure test on it. We'll check the hoses and make sure that they're nice and pliable, because obviously if you're having to do something like a radiator and you've got an older hose, that's the time to do it. It's also the time to go ahead and change your thermostat. Our rule of thumb is your thermostat needs to be changed at approximately 100,000 miles. You'd be amazed that if a good thermostat will actually help your fuel economy, especially on the newer cars that are all computer operated and everything like that, because the temperature on your engine tells the computer, does the car need more fuel? Kind of like an older car back in the 60s and 70s that had the pull-out choke. And so anyway, having your coolant system up to date and healthy in the fall and the winter is definitely a good thing to do. Obviously, you want your coolant system working good in the summer so it doesn't overheat as well. But the coolant, wintertime, we just see leaks all over the place. In fact, we'll take a look at a few more in another episode. If you're having car trouble of any kind, hearing the noise, lights on the dash, or if you just need an oil and filter change, you can come by and see us at 620 Goblin Drive or call us at 741-4252.
See our ad in names and numbers.
Hello, this is Michelle at Nature's Wonders, and today I want to talk to you about shopping small and shopping local. The reason I want to encourage you to consider this when you're shopping is because not only does a majority of the money spent in a small business go directly back into the community, but also you're directly supporting your neighbors and your friends and the people who you live and work next to in this community, and that's super important. And another thing that I want to address while I'm talking about the topic of shopping local and shopping small today is that the natural market is sort of emerging and growing and expanding into big box stores and kind of the chain stores that you see, the big grocery stores, conventional grocery stores. And so I want to sort of just put a little thought in your mind to consider when you're deciding where you purchase your organic groceries or where you purchase your non-GMO foods, if that's important to you. Consider that we don't just stock those products on our shelf because that's the new emerging market or because that's the trend or that's what's popular right now. We stock those products on our shelf because ourselves and our employees have a passion for this lifestyle and an enthusiasm for putting healthy products and the best products on our shelves that are available in the market, make those available to our customers and like I said, and for ourselves, stuff that we consume ourselves, stuff that we eat and make a part of our lifestyle. And so when you come in here to shop, you'll find maybe some of the same products that you can see on the shelves in a conventional grocery store, but here you'll get that one-on-one conversation and relationship with employees and people who are enthusiastic about this lifestyle, and we live it ourselves, and it's something that is a priority, whether it's the popular thing, whether it's the trendy thing or not. And so I just want to encourage you to think about that when choosing where to purchase your organic and non-GMO and natural foods, and also to consider shopping small and shopping local just for the fact that you're supporting a small business and indirectly, supporting your community. Thank you.
We all need the help of a pharmacy from time to time. Sullivan Pharmacy would like to thank all their customers for supporting them as an independent local pharmacy. When you trade with an independent pharmacy, you deal with an owner that supports the local economy and charities. Visit Sullivan Pharmacy for any of your over-the-counter or prescription needs. It's important to keep helping those that help the community. Sullivan Pharmacy, 731 Main Street, Harrison, serving this area since 1965.
From the makers of the best-selling Yamaha Grizzly and Kodiak 700 comes the all-new Kodiak 450. the world's only midsize ATV with Yamaha proven off-road capability, all-day comfort, and confidence-inspired performance. The all-new Kodiak 450, starting at